Well, let's look at some stocks. See what's in the request pipeline. We got Sweet Green and Okta. I'll look at Okta because it's a software stock. And I used to be long Okta. If you guys are around for some of my first streams out of prison, Okta had a bad quarter. It dropped a bunch. And we ended up, what's up, Harbs? We ended up buying some Okta. It's an auth company. Any developers out there know it well, because it is the big auth provider for enterprise applications. Stock has not changed a lot. We will look at Novo later. If you have a question for Interactive Brokers, you should call Interactive Brokers. Nice new update on Godel is the up-down arrows. I really like this because I was reaching for my mouse, but now I can just do up-down, which is much better. Okay. Okta has 170 million shares outstanding, $80 a share. 80 times 170 is 13.6 billion. That is the market capitalization, gentlemen. 13.6 billion. It's about the size of an IonQ, by the way. So we might want to compare this company and IonQ and see which one we prefer. $2.3 billion in cash. I think they have some debt. No hard assets at this company. 47 million, maybe furniture, desktops, maybe a couple servers, who knows. 1.1 billion in convertible debt. Probably converts to equity. Now let's look at the revenue. The revenue is, well, last quarter they did 646 million. And we might have the new quarter in 8K form. But they did 646. Last quarter, I think IonQ did 5 or 10. I haven't looked at Cooler. But yeah, they're doing 2 billion in revenue, roughly 2.6 billion in revenue, while the IonQs of the world are doing 50 in revenue. So quantum teleportation is out. Let's go teleport me. GitHub, Omar. I put all these on GitHub. No position on Vertex, no position on Clinuvel. Haven't looked at vitiligo in a long time. Again, I'm using my mouse when I don't need to. Well, I might need to here. Make sure we get these links. Okay, I guess Okta revenue growth slowing a little bit here. There's only so much you could do in auth, right? I mean, how much can you possibly grow auth? You do auth and you do security? I mean, I don't know where you go, kind of go from there, you know? Auth can be disrupted. I mean, you can roll your own auth, and Lord knows Okta is the target of a lot of 0 days. I mean, they make a good product, from what I understand. I don't know. Good question. I think a lot of these enterprise guys want to use a standard vendor. Rolling your own introduces a lot of complexity. Sleeping medicines, Belsamra, orexin drugs. The orexin drugs don't have addiction. They're not as powerful as benzo, but this is not medical advice. I'm happy to give financial advice, but I don't know if I want to give medical advice. Shut up, kitty. Shush, kitty. No, look who it is. Where's Nibbles? Nibbles, this is Trashy's room. Shush. Shush. Shush up. Shut the fuck up, kitty. Shut the fuck up. Before I put your ass in a box. Fuck out of here. Go over there. Dumbass cat. They're definitely plotting on my downfall. Like, okay, Shkreli, I got something for you. Quantum is up again. Lord of mercy. This thing will never end. But like I said, the demotivation is kind of what kills the trade when it finally cracks. When it finally cracks, you got press. No mercy. But there's no... When it cracks, you're just like, this was so painful. I just want to get out. I just want to get out. There's new cat Susan. This is my old cat, Trashy, from before prison. She's back. My dad was taking care of her for 5 years. And when my dad passed away, well, Trashy's back home with me. My dad loved that cat more than anything. Not more than us, but he loved that little squirt. Thank you. He was a good man. And Mama came over for Christmas and met my new woman. That was pretty cool. Yeah, there's definitely going to be more Armand. I'm going to look at SLS as a pretty good candidate for that. It's a small cap, but we take what we can get. Profits are profits. It used to be really hard to short these small caps, but they kind of got rid of the rule. You had to put $5 of collateral up when you shorted any stock. So if you looked at a dollar stock, you'd have to put $5 of margin up for shorting a $1 stock, which is just nuts. We ain't doing that. Yeah, so this growth slowing for Okta is not wonderful. And again, you know, where is the growth going to come from? But I think the valuation is quite good. So let's see how that all cuts across each other, right? Because it's a 2.6 billion in revenue, 12 billion EV. That's only 5 times revenue, which is a really nice sweet spot for your Thoma Bravos and Vistas to acquire SaaS. And they're very good SaaS operators at these companies, and I'm sure Okta's well operated too. But once it goes off to private equity land, you guys familiar with these companies? Thoma Bravo, Vista. The Vista guy is actually technically a felon now. Okta has a moat. Okta has a moat. Everybody on Okta is not getting off Okta anytime soon. You don't want to mess with that software. Once you set it, you are battling for new customers, but you know, if your company just does auth, I mean, there's something, you know, you can compete on that. Whereas companies that have multiple product offerings, what else is out there, Oral? Just so I know. Shrosh Kitty. Shut your mouth. I'm gonna put you in kitty jail. Yeah, I'm the warden of kitty jail. Me. So on Godel, just like Bloomberg, you can press menu and it goes back. And unlike Bloomberg, you can use the arrow keys, which is great. Love the arrow keys. Bodlond B, I think they also said early January. What, you hungry? Are you hungry? Maybe Mama could feed you. Go ask Mama. Go ask Mama. Daddy's busy. Josh. Shut up. Shut up. You little monkey. You little monkey. Last night's NBA games were nuts, if anybody watched them. Nuts. Menu, or end. It's menu on Bloomberg, but it's end on the normal keyboard. I say menu because I use Bloomberg so much, but they just take the end key and spray paint menu on it.
Autofilled.
Yeah, no mouse. I use Bloomberg every day. Got to know what the competition's doing. Sorry, Kev. Yeah, Excel files on iPhone are kind of hard to open. If you go to my website, martinshkreli.com, there's actually an Excel viewer there. So that might work. But you're asking a lot. Two L's. Bloomberg banned me 2 years ago. We're thinking about it, Toby. Not much, just doing this model real quick. Double R, what's up? I swear to God, Kitty, if you don't STFU, it's over. It's over for you. You're done. I got a new kitty. My old kitty's back. I love this new kitty. I love the old kitty. You're done. I hate you. I'm gonna put you out in the snow. Yeah. Wow. You're gonna be in the snow. I don't care. You're gonna be in the snow. The question is, why won't mommy feed her? That's the question. Does mommy hate you? Yes, Keith. We should have that right away, honestly. I don't know why we don't have that. Maybe mommy's sleepy. Yeah, quantum's kind of seems like maybe it's fading. We don't know yet. All right, we're still looking at Okta here. Quantum and AI have nothing to do with each other. Quantum is not the future of computing. I know a lot about computing. My wonderful girlfriend is a master of computing. Quantum has some applications. Wall Street Bets doesn't know what it's doing. Wall Street Bets like cassava too. How do I know quantum? I studied it for years. I like WGS. Grill is here, yes. It's been a little while, Islanders. Let me focus on Okta. Yeah, it was a very cursory look at it. Yeah, exactly. I'm writing a book on it. Yeah, I mean, momentum stocks are easy to get until they stop working. Everybody knows what the momentum stocks are. Yeah, go long Palantir. Go long. It's not hard to get a list of momentum stocks. Galt had an insider buy, so there's some news. It's not big news, but there's some news there. Yeah, I would not want to be the official spokesperson of retards. Regarded. I represent all regarded. The highly regarded individuals. The most regarded, some may say, of all time. Many are saying these are some of the most regarded individuals ever known to man in the stock market. Maybe I should make a new Reddit account. What do you guys think? Well, I tried. I tried to get fit in with their regards. Right? Hello, operator. Operator, hello. I haven't looked at KULR. Okay. Yeah, I have BTC, sold calls. Good trade. I don't know what's going on with this quantum, man. Very, very good. Hi, monkey. That's my new cat. My old new cat. She's eating some food, drinking some of the water I left her. She's still rehoming. It's very stressful for her. Very stressful. That little monkey. I call all my cats monkeys. That's just how I identify them. Yeah, I like Adma, man. No strong opinion on Amphistar. I wouldn't go all in on any stock. What's wrong with you? I fear I'm like normalizing gambling. Well, yes, you can get your bread up quick or you can lose it quick. You know, that's the risk with going all in. It's a double-edged sword. You got to be willing to live by both. Highly regarded recurring revenue. Do you late to buy quantum stocks? It is... Yes, it is too late to buy quantum stocks. Hell yeah, I'm gonna look back and enjoy. What are you, crazy? Oh, are you one of those work-life balance guys? You're one of those guys that's like, honey, I just bought us a guided tour of Zimbabwe. Yay! And all the kids are like, Dad, I love you. Man. I barely know my girl's name, man. I'm here to work. Man should toil the earth. Real trap shit. Says that in the Bible. My girlfriend's white. Do I have to play the Rick Ross thing again? Ow, my back. Big Muslim. All right. Nation of Islam. What these baggies want from a... It's true. It's true. All right. What's going on here? Back from Pakistani. I herald from Pakistan. A place called Pakistan, very far away. I have the fiscal years all wrong here. Fiscal year 25. No, I might have this right. There we go. Yeah, DMX is a legend, man. DMX is so crazy. He was in the federal system, and guys knew him in jail that were with him. They would come from another jail and come to our jail, and we'd be like, "Yo, what was DMX like?" And they'd be like, "Yeah, he was high the whole time, man." We're like, "Really?" Yep. He was there for tax evasion. Yeah, he also pulled over a guy pretending he was an FBI agent, which is something that DMX would do. There's some crazy DMX stories, dude. He once went to like one of the guys on the street selling watches, and he was like outside the studio taking a break, and he was like, "Hey, yo, you stole my watch," and he like knocked him out and took all the the fake watches. Like, what the fuck? Then he once kidnapped somebody. Yeah, he's nuts. Yeah. There's so many DMX stories. He went on couples therapy on TV with a bottle of Hennessy. And they were like, "Now, Mr. DMX, you can't have that Hennessy." I was like, "What?" We're here to get better. Yeah, he had 15 kids. 14 baby mother. And you had to ask him, what happened to the other? Why'd you do 2 and 1? He said, "No, I didn't do 2 kids with that lady. She just had twins." 23 baby mother. The hell's wrong with you, man? But I say the same thing. Why should I raise my kids? The market can raise my kids. You could also say the streets would raise my kids, but Wall Street will raise my kids just fine. Shit, that little guy will grow some hair on his chest when he has his first eye on cue. Rip 3x in his face. He's gonna be an adult. That's how you go from a boy to a man. "Dad, I shorted the stock and it went up 2x. What do I do, Dad?" "I don't know." "But they have a margin call, Dad." "Answer the phone. Pick it up." "Go ahead. You did it. You did it to yourself. Did Mr. Margin Man make you short it?" "No." "Then go ahead. You shorted it." "Dad, what? I just want some sympathy." There ain't no sympathy in this game, son. You want to play this game, or you want to go back to the lemonade stands? My brother, my friend Jimmy at school, his dad helps him trade. Well, I ain't Jimmy, and I ain't Jimmy's dad. Jimmy's a bitch. Now get back to the Excel and do your work. Maybe you find a better fucking stock next time instead of shorting the first thing that comes on your damn screen. Mom's in the corner like, "Martin, stop. He's just a kid." I blew up my account when I was his age. He can learn. He's too young. Shit. can't handle this shit? Become a consultant. Become a banker. You're not built for this. Yeah, it's very thin, Virelian. It's barely 2-3 million shares outstanding. You want 100% gains? Be ready for 50% losses. Shit. Yeah, do some consulting, man. You have to worry about what time the market's open or closed. You gotta worry about a shit. Because how much am I gonna get paid to give you this advice? Bagalicious. Oh, we do need consultants for real. That is true. Dave is a fintech stock I looked at the other day. I liked it. I'm not long it. I try not to jump into stocks I just looked at for the first time. Not saying I haven't done it before, but try not to. What's up, Andy? Yeah, New Year's might work, might not. The way I like to think things is like, if you're willing to short or long 5% of the portfolio, let's say, you put it in and you say, I'm not going to look at this stock for 2 weeks. You know, that's probably the better way to think about it. But look, I mean, it's very rare to see a stock go from 10 to 17 in 2 days with no news. It's almost certainly going to go back down. It's just a question of like, you want to be the asshole who shorted and taking all this pain when, you know, you don't have to be. I don't have to. 1, 2. I don't know. I mean, I really like the quantum shorts. But the whole point of the market is that you don't have to, right? That's the entire point of the stock market. That's the one thing Warren Buffett wants to leave this world teaching us, is you don't have to swing at every pitch. So if you didn't swing at Rigetti at 11, now you can swing at it at 17. right? You got to keep buying calls. You got to estimate how much theta you're willing to burn. You willing to burn your whole account? Well, that'll get you the most upside if you're right. You're not willing to burn your whole account? It'll be less upside, but you'll be safer. Your call. I think you can give up on a short either at a certain price point. You say, I'll reevaluate this at some other time. It's like a time stop out. Oh, or you might give up on it if the fundamentals improve or something like that. Your thesis has changed. There's a couple of reasons. Usually you should have some instinct. Like I've given up on DJT somewhat temporarily. I will revisit it. Instinct helps a lot. I try to do as much as I can, Jerome, but you know, probably the biggest losses I've ever made almost always are in impulsive moves where I just say, I want to do this because I feel like it, as opposed to I want to do it because I should do it. And I think that's something that a lot of people have a problem with. Really good traders don't have a problem with that. But you also have to have conviction. You have to be willing to make the bet when the opportunity is there. And you gotta be willing to look stupid sometimes. If you're only willing to look right every time, well, you're gonna get 2 trades a year, like the Casavas and the Galts. And if you're happy with 2 trades a year that work, then by all means. I should, Eric, I should. Notice that those are all good contrarian picks. I'm just not in the market so day to day that it's my day job. Otherwise, I almost always win those contests. Yeah, I've done it, Jerome, but not a big position. Yes, my little monkey. You want to see the gas? I don't have gas on me, but I will save you a gas hit if Rigetti goes red. All right, you'll be banked. So when I'm at the gas next, I can take a hit. Nobody's long Fartcoin in here. When should you sell a business? I don't know. Probably when you're tired of it, or you can get some number that you're happy with. Lick my ball sack. Yeah, no, I definitely, Vale, we have something like that planned. That's really, really, really critical. I didn't short any Rigetti at 19. I was mostly sweating. Sweating and praying. Dear God, just this once, you let this stock go down. I'll go to church every Sunday. As soon as the stock goes down, I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT. Yeah. Such is life. I don't know, Jack. People just, the bulls will run. The bulls will run. Red, that's insane. I had one of these. One of them I had to call Ion Q maybe, or Rigetti. I oversold my calls. What happened? Yeah, I was short calls actually, but it wasn't a profit. I don't belong here. Yeah. The hedgies are like, I'll short it next year. Let it run up a bit. There you go, fadeaways nose. Do I really want to battle this stock today? I don't belong here. Kind of F. It's just a different kind of trade than the kind I like. It's a slower paced trade that will make you money. But it's not like you're capturing the amazing alpha, you know? If it's worth it to you, short it by all means, man. That company's not going anywhere. Da-dun-da-dun. Da-dun-da-dun. Girlfriend is over in the other room. Don't worry about her. Yes, that is a real discount. Da-doo-doo. Da-doo-doo-doo. All right, moment we've all been waiting for, or at least I've been waiting for. Painstakingly making this model. What's the tether news? I mean, NPV is everything, right? Net present value of the future cash flows. That's what it is. Banned in Europe. Wow. Scumbags. Okay, so Okta is 20 times cash flow. It's like perfectly valued. All that work. Now, if Thoma Bravo or Two Sigma Vista were to buy them out or something, they've had pretty solid growth, man. I don't think their growth will stop. And then, you know, their cost structure could probably get quote unquote realigned. Some synergies. There's some upside.